So when it comes to social media marketing, do you know what your most valuable asset is? I have to tell you right up front, it is not your company, it is not your opportunity, and it is not the products you have to offer. I know, I was surprised too. Your most valuable, this is the important part, your most valuable asset is way more important, way more valuable than that. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. But hey, if we have not met before, my name is Anna Olson. I am a coach and mentor teaching small business owners how to use social media, video marketing for your business to grow your business. If you are joining me live, please say hello, tell me where you're coming in from, and join the conversation. I would love for you to join the conversation. If you are watching the replay, just let me know what was most valuable to you, and then we will have a conversation at that point. But what is how do you determine your most valuable asset? I just learned this myself. I've known it for a while, but it was brought out to me again just recently. And so I decided let's talk about this since it's so fresh in my mind. I had just had a conversation with someone else about it. So your most valuable asset, it's how do I want to say this? I was challenged in a webinar. I was challenged to tell everyone my most valuable asset. And like I said, I didn't know. I had heard that before, not in the exact same way as this time, but I didn't know. I was stumped. I didn't know what to say. So in my mind, my mind was just racing like, okay, I own a house, I own a car, I was going through the physical things that I have and trying to determine what would be the most valuable if I sold it, if I sold those items. Well, of course, none of that was the right answer. And it was kind of surprising. I mean, it was just the way that it was brought to me. It was really good. It was really good. So what is your most valuable asset? Actually, your most valuable asset is you. Absolutely you. Now, how do you maximize the return on that asset? That is the other part of this live that's the other part that I wanted to talk about today. And because there's a lot to that. I mean, you are your most valuable asset. Your uniqueness, your ability to be different, your smile. It's like none other. It's absolutely only you. Your eyes, your personality, all of those things make you different from everyone else. And that's your most valuable asset. So, what does that mean for you? How do you hone in on that asset and make it work for you? So let's talk about that and how to maximize the return on that asset. First of all, your health. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything. I mean, if you don't have health, you're not alive, right? Am I right? Just checking to make sure I didn't have any comments. No, they're not coming through for some reason. But anyway, your health, eating good, eating a good diet, exercising is absolutely essential for good health. I used to not have such good health, but I also weighed 125 pounds more than I weigh right now. So Absolutely, health is very important, or exercising is very important for good health. Getting good sleep, your body has to rejuvenate. So getting good sleep is very important. And fresh air, all the things that you've heard over and over, that is your health. Whatever it takes to be in a healthy state, that is so that's how you maximize your asset, by having good health. That's one of the things. I have two more that I wanted to talk about. So the next one is relationships. Good relationships. Working on creating great relationships with other people. Be the friend you want in life. You have to be honest. You have to be real and be yourself. Be authentic. You have to care about people. And most of all, I think this is the best tip that somebody gave me one time. If you want to have a good friend and you want to be a good friend, care about what they're talking about, what they're telling you. Care about people. Be interested. And ask questions. Ask questions. It's all about the questions you ask and how you make that person feel. What can you offer that person that is valuable to them? That's how to build relationships. And social media is all about being social, and that means building relationships. And then the final thing I wanted to talk about on how to hone in on that most valuable asset of you is skills and experience. So what skills do you have? Maybe you want to learn a new skill. I know that in the last 2 years, I have learned a whole lot of new skills, but I'm really enjoying those new skills, and it is working really well for me. What is your passion? What is your passion? And then you want to improve on that passion. What are other people doing that causes them to be successful? And where is it? Do you have somebody that you can go and say, there's somebody I would like to model. I like what she's doing. I like what he's doing. What are they doing? I would really like to do what they're doing. So then you find out, what are they doing what did they do to get there? You can't get there. Don't expect to get there in an hour or in a day. But look at what they're doing and changing your habits, changing the way that you think, the way that you do things. Go after your passion is basically what I'm saying. Use the skills you currently have, but then improve on those skills and share your experience. Share your experience. Video marketing is one of the things that I do. And I'm hoping to teach you all what I have, because I don't want you to make the mistakes that I did when I first started with video marketing. So I'm just sharing my experiences. And there's so much value in your experience. That's your asset. Your experience is your asset, is a huge asset for you. Nobody else can duplicate your experience. It's just not possible. So your experience is unique and unique to you, which goes back to what's your most valuable asset, and that is you. You. So remember that. Remember that. I think that when we were talking about this on this webinar, and it was brought to my attention again, I was like, oh, that's right. I have been forgetting about that and not using my most valuable asset. So there you have it. Your most valuable asset is you. My most valuable asset is me. I hope that you got some value out of this. and watch for the next live because it'll be coming up in 2 days. Talk to you then. Bye for now.